coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Boom. Bouncing back, baby. Bouncing back, bouncing back. We out here. Streets don't quit. We can't quit. We got to reach them, teach them, and save them. You heard me? Big love to everybody out there who support me. Big love to everybody who's been sending me love. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the well wishes. TBP Nation, man, we're a family, man. We look out for each other. I appreciate everybody who sent me any type of well wishes and get wells, man. It was heartfelt. It helped. I'm getting back. I'll be good in a second. And a big shout out, and we gonna send all of our love and our strength right now to a TBP Nation queen, Constance Swan. She in a real battle right now, health battle. She's always been supporting this channel. She always been part of TBP. So y'all send y'all prayers up to her, and we hope she get well soon. Get well soon, Constance. We rooting for you. Listen, man. Oh man. Uh, prison, man. We gonna get deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole called prison, man. And one of the main things about prison, one of the main words in prison, one of the main topics in prison, one of the main causes of violence in prison is one word. You know, Aretha Franklin said it best, man. RESPECT. Respect. That's it. Either you give it or it will be taken. Or you disrespect somebody, you will be held accountable. That's one of the main reasons for a lot of altercations in prison. I mean, probably, you know, even so out here in the real world. You know, people want to be respected. But when you're in prison, that word respect is even higher up on the mantle, man. Because if you let somebody disrespect you, then the next man gonna feel like he can do the same. And then the next man, and then the next man, and then the next thing you know, you got an avalanche, you got a snowball effect of everybody trying to take advantage of you, everybody trying to use you, run game on you, shoot the flim flam to you, the skullduggery, the larceny, the tomfoolery. Everybody's coming with the same energy when they see that you will allow disrespect. You understand? So in this story I'm gonna tell y'all about now, it was about an old timer. And when I say old timer, when I'm speaking in these videos about old timer, I'm talking about somebody who's been in double digits most of the time, over a dove or 15, 20 years. That's considered an old timer, right? And this old timer, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Because when I left, I'm an old timer. But at first, you know, when you go in, you ain't old, you was a young buck. You know, a young blood in the system, you know. Not blood as in game, but you know, young blood. You a young blood, you know, you new in the system. So it's like the old heads that I knew, you know, they was into a lot of different things when I first came in. So, you know, but at the same time, they still demanded respect. You had to respect them because them old heads will put you in the dirt, you know, because they done been through too many things, seen too much, and they ain't going for too much. But then you always got exceptions because you always got them old heads that still own that tomfoolery. They still think they can handle you because you young and you don't know nothing, and you green, and they try to use. And a lot of old heads, especially the ones that were just old head and name, but they ain't really put in no work. They ain't really built like that. If they know you young, they'll try to convince you they built like that, try to scare you with how much time they did, how long they been down, and you don't know me, young. You better tighten up when you gonna get killed up in here. You know, they come with all of that. And if you new and you nervous, pervious anyway, that might shake you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a higher chance that it will shake you than it won't. So a lot of them will use that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it was it was a part that I was in, and at this time, I'm not an old head, but I'm down at least pulling up on 10. You know what I'm saying? If not around that 10, 11, 9, somewhere up in there. But a youngin was in there. He moved in there. He had moved in the cell with an old head. This particular old head though, he like I say, he got that tomfoolery with him, man, and he like a bully. You know, he like a bully. Now, would he go? I believe he would, and I'd got confirmation that he done did some things. But he pushed a lot of stuff that's coming from his angle though. A lot of his problems is coming from him initiating it because he aggressive, you know. So in them type of dudes too, they like to have a dude in the cell with them that they can handle. Why? Because they want to run the cell. They want to be at peace. They don't want an alpha male in there with them, another old head in there with them where they got to give mutual respect because they want to feel like they're in charge. Why? Because we all in the penitentiary and there ain't none of us in charge. So you want to at least feel like you in charge in your own cell. So they like to have them young dudes in there, especially ones that ain't gonna buck, ones that they can shake up, ones that they can scare. That's exactly what he had, or so he thought. So dude moved in the cell with him, woo woo woo. I remember when he came in the block and he stayed in that cell with him, but everybody could see that he was handling him. Everybody could see because they already know what his personality is anyway. And then as time went on and time went on, everybody thought Young was gonna move out, but he didn't move out. Some people thought he was gonna check in. He didn't check in. And Youngin was he young, but he didn't look like he about no, he ain't about no drama. But the way dude used to talk to him, like scream on him in front of the block and call him back to the cell, like he might be out there playing cards or whatever, half of the day. And then he get up to go in the cell or something. And Youngin out the cell, he go in the cell and come right back out. Hey, come here, man. Come here. Call him over there and say, man, what's all this? You know what I'm saying? And people can see that. People can hear that. So you putting the man on the spot. And he like, what's up? He like, no, come in the cell. He sometimes you see Greg pull him in the cell. So you giving out the wrong impression because you giving out the impression like you handling him so much that before it was over with, his little young homeboys is joking with him like, you know what I'm saying? Man, dude treating you like you his broad or something. You know what I'm saying? So now this started affecting his ego. He's starting to feel like, man, come on, don't play with me like that. But he can see it if he really got a brain because we in penitentiary. You a grown man. You can't let another man handle you like that. Whatever. He acting like I respect him, man. He older, whatever. He been in there with me. And by this time he in the cell with him almost a half a year. We talking about 6 months to pass. But this has now become their regular routine. How he handle them, always screaming them, always calling them. Hey, he playing cards. Hey man, grab me what's the name out the cell? Grab me that out the cell. Come on, man. Like he handling the dude. So it's crazy. Hold the phone for me, man. I'm gonna use the phone. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use the bathroom, man. I'm third on the don't hold my line down. He just doing too much. And you can hear him in the cell, and then dudes start leaking out, yeah, man, he be all, they whispering to themselves, the young, yeah, man, I think he stays with, man, he be want this neat, there, right here, there, he don't want nobody touch his stuff and all that, he funny stuff. And dudes keep telling, man, won't you get out the cell with me? He said, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to move, I mean, he ain't doing nothing. But then, later on, people said that he done jacked them up in there. One time they got to arguing about something. He waste something on the floor, some food crumbs and all this, and he ain't get the floor, sweep the floor up, wipe the floor, do all this and do all that. So he done called him in the cell and he done jacked them up. Dude say he walked by the cell, they heard him in there struggling. Said he got the man up against the wall, choking him. Something. No, I'll kill you up in here, young blood. Don't play with me, man. I keep my cell clean, man. You know what I'm saying? You respect the sale, man. He's tussling with him like, man, come on, man. I kept up, but this is what he doing. But it's a form of intimidation to try to keep you submissive. You know what I'm saying? And he don't really want him to leave because he don't know what his next seller gonna be like. He don't know if his next seller gonna go for that. He don't know if his next seller gonna be somebody he gonna have to rumble with, tussle with, push them Bethlehems with, and then he gone. See what I'm saying? It's a comfortability in prison too. Dudes get comfortable, they don't want to move. They're comfortable with their block, they're comfortable with the booth officers, they're comfortable with their environment, their space, because they done already carved out a niche. Everybody in there knows who you are. So everybody coming in there will have to get adjusted to you. You not adjusted to them. See what I'm saying? So that's the difference of not really wanting to be pulled out of your position, not really wanting to be moved, transferred here, transferred there. Because you could be, known for putting in work. But if you go to a whole nother camp, your name is gonna be known, but whatever block you go in, people still gonna have to get adjusted to you. Oh, is that such? Oh, so within those little, time frames right there, something can pop off. You can have an altercation with somebody who don't even know nothing about you, don't even know you about that life, don't even know you will sling that thing like Excalibur, and it can pop off. So you have to get established, and your name had to be, re-brought up to people know, hey, that's such and such. So, but when you in your own space, that's already established. So that's what he would. So he doing that to his seller, but he don't really want his seller to go nowhere because he don't want to go nowhere. But like I say, as time go on, man. Like I say, you cannot. One thing you cannot do in prison, you can't ever do is get comfortable. You can't get comfortable with the situation. You can't get comfortable with, getting away with something, over and over and over again, because everything comes to an end, man. And man, this is now well over a year. Youngin been in the cell with. But far as I can see, it ain't like you just see him, but you just notice and just reminisce and remember things. It ain't nothing changed. Their dynamics is still the same. He's still handling them. He's still screaming on them. He's still walking around acting like he the big boss. You know what I'm saying? Dude had his little homeboys come to the cell to holler at him. You know what I'm saying? He be like, man, don't let him in the cell. Don't nobody come up in the cell. This my cell. You know what I'm saying? You live here too, but this is my cell. I don't no company in this cell. You got dudes like that. That part is controversial because if something get missing out the cell, he gon' you gonna take the blame for it, and you can't account for everybody that's coming in the cell. We all in prison. Some of them jokers is thieves, so I can understand that to a degree. But it's just the way he said and the way he do it. It just seemed like he just automatically degrading dude and handling dude. So whatever the case may be, whatever might have happened behind closed doors, Youngblood got fed up with it. He got fed up with it. His stores, his groceries. I don't know what he was thinking about or what was going on, but I do know for a fact that he came out that cell one day and went to that shower. Now, people go to the shower with their shower bag, this, that, and the third over their shoulder, whatever. Look, some people just go with a towel, washcloth. Then you got the fireman. They don't go. They might not even go with a washcloth. You did. So he goes and they say he went in there with a whole rack of stuff, right? Whole laundry bag. Well, when he came out, he was fully dressed. He had not his boots, but his shoes on, laced up, and he had a pillowcase, and it was knotted at the bottom. He had his hand wrapped around that joint. And that joint had about 6, 7, 8 master locks in there. And he got that door open to his cell. And you could tell in the pod, you could tell if you know, if you a veteran, if you were old head, you can look at the whole pod and how everybody moving around and doing their thing and woo woo woo, and you can see that one person in the crowd moving with intention. They moving with a purpose. They moving to you know what I'm saying, to a destination, and people can see him. I could, and other people, like in slow motion, everything going on, you can see him. Man, what are you doing? He get that door open, Cause he went to the booth first and opened up such. He get that door and he dropped the rest of his stuff before he got to the cell. And he just got that jump. And when that door opened, and he walked right up in there, and as always, his celly getting ready to pop off, come to the door as the door opening. You get the door open for without telling. Mop! Cluck him right in the head. Bang! A pillowcase full of master locks. Block him. Man, he hit that dude. You can hear it. And he fell straight down, like face first. And this is the marble floor in the park. He fell out the cell with the club. Boom! He fell out the joint. And he hit it. Bing! And he tried to get up, and dude just started wailing on him. Mack him. Mack him. Mack. And he started rolling over. Aye, aye. And the thing about it is, when he clucking him, guess what he's saying? Well, you ain't got to guess because y'all can't answer me. He's saying, respect me, man. Respect me. Respect me. Respect. And he whooping him, man. And I mean whooping him good. Like, do y'all know what 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 master locks feel like? Anywhere that it hit their body, forbid to hit the man, he clucking him and whooping him, and dude is rolling over, man, like a gator. You know how them gators get the death roll and just rolling, trying to get away, and he can't. And he just said, respect me, man. I'm tired of you disrespecting. Tired of you disrespecting. And he just whooping him. And then everybody, hey, man, what? Oh. And everybody looking and looking. So one of the old heads, stick man came, he come running over there like he gonna run up. And he said, hey, man, don't hit him no more, man. Don't hit him no more. You got him, man. Don't hit him no more. Man, he turned and looked at him. He said, man, he said, man, F you. Come on. And he ready to get him. Old head wasn't ready to get whooped like that because he could see. Man, hey, listen when I tell you, that's a whooping, man. It ain't no telling how many things he broke. But he took a brutal. He took a brutal, and it was so much noise that, as always, the police see it. Hey, boom, banging on the window. You know what I'm saying? Lock up, everybody, lock up, banging on the window, hollering on one jump, calling the 1033 on the other one. 1033, click, click. All the doors is open. Everybody to your cell. And he just standing over there telling him, and he facing off with old head partner, but old head partner ain't even made not one half a step to go towards him, because he's standing there with that joint and he got a good grip on it. And dude just laying in that joint, man, and he just balled up, and he I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it when it's that close to you. You can feel it. Why? Because it could be you. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught slipping and somebody coming, man, woo. So it was brutal, man. And he just stood there, and he just was standing there. And then they said, everybody lock up. He went over and picked up his bag that he had dropped, and he walked on to his cell. And went in the cell, and his door got closed. He behind the door now. His cellar that he just whooped, he laying out there bleeding, hurt, trembling. And when they run all in, everybody in the cell, they go run to his cell. He on the floor. They call the medical for him, but they run to his cell, tell him, man, give me the weapon. Come to the door, turn around, cuff up. You need to worry about getting him up out here, because he might be on his, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what going on with him. But that's how they do. They just want to secure the weapon. They want to make sure he ain't got nothing else. Make sure he don't try to attack them. That's their number one agenda, safety for themselves. Not for the dude that's already hurt. Not for to get him no medical attention. They want to make sure they safe first before they can even attend to anything else. You understand me? So it was just crazy, man. They got youngin' up out of there, man. Got him up out of there. You know, old boy went out there on the we call it the orange boat. You know, the orange boat is, yeah, probably, well, I don't know. I can't tell. I'm colorblind. It's an orange boat, but it ain't nothing but a gurney, but it's like an orange boat that they come. It's a hard little plastic joint where they put you on, where they can hold on both ends. They try to get you there real fast. Yeah, you carry them on up out of there, man. I ain't never seen them no more. I don't know how bad his injury was. I can only guesstimate, but I would guesstimate they was pretty bad, man. Cause you can't get hit with them lots like that. And it looked like old boy had number one sheet, right? So you know how thin one sheet is. And you know how 6, 7, 8 padlocks is. Yeah. Man, them Jones was hitting him, man. It was sounding like crunching munch. You know, I know it ain't funny because it sounded horrible, but I'm telling you, man, the first hit was in the head. That's where he was bleeding from, in the head. Oh, man, one of them. So it's a point of you gonna give respect or somebody gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you just can't do anything for too long that's wrong and expect that you could do it forever. You know what I'm saying? He had been disrespecting the man since the man been in the cell with him. He had been what we call, and where I'm from, carrying him. He carrying the man the whole time. So he had got so comfortable doing that, he felt like he could continue to do it. That he in a safe space. Oh, I got him so shook. I choked him up. God knows what else he done to him in there that we don't know. And dude just got tired of it. He got tired of it, and he did something about it. Now, I don't know if nobody put no battery in his back. I don't know if he talked to somebody. I don't know if nobody gave him nothing. Because I didn't see that in him. To be honest with you, I ain't see it in him. You took that for so long. I'm thinking like everybody else probably was thinking, man, he soft as cotton candy. But I guess his seller thought the same thing. And guess what? We were all wrong. We were all wrong that day because he proved that he won't scare. You know what I'm saying? And he proved that he won't take it no more. So, like I say, it's just so many different dynamics to prison, man. It ain't no telling when I tell you, it ain't no telling how something gonna shake out. Just cause you the biggest, you the strongest, it ain't no telling how something gonna shake out. Why? Because it's too many different characters in there. It's too many different personalities. It's too many different moving parts, things going on. You don't know who gonna do what and when they gonna do it or if they gonna do it. So how you supposed to plan for that? You just got to be ready and you got to give out the same energy that you respect back, which in prison don't mean you gonna get it back. But at the same time, if you do that, you will probably lessen your chances a couple of percentage of some, crazy stuff coming your way. But old head was pushing out negative energy, and it came back to him. It came back to him in a way that he wasn't built for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't expect it. If he would have expected, if you ask me, head up, if he had a chance, he'd have crushed Youngin. He'd have crushed him. Youngin he ain't built like that. But when you not ready and you not expecting that, and you take that first blow and you can't recover, that's ball game, bro. That's a ball game. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody. He could have really took him to the upper room. If he was with a focus on their head and just kept hitting them, he wouldn't have survived that. There's no way he would have survived that. And I know that sounds crazy, but he lucky that Youngin just went crazy. Because if Youngin would have focused, he wouldn't be here. Youngin went crazy. He was getting hit all in his back, in his arm. He was rolling over, trying to roll this side, that side. I guess it was hurting too much. He rolled, and he took a lot of shots. So, you know what I'm saying? Anything can shake out in prison. That's why I told you, man, it ain't no guaranteed winner. And the more you go to war, the more you go to battle, you know what I'm saying, the more and more your clock running out on when, you're going to be on the other end, of victory. So, you just got to try to get out and still be intact and still be alive before your time run out. Because everybody's time going to run out, even if you just get old. Your time going to run out in prison. And it is what it is, man. But it's a lesson to be learned, man. Respect the next man or else, man. Deal with what come behind it. So Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Big love, TBP Nation, man. We out here. Supporting is important, man. Go support the GoFundMe if you can. If you cannot, send it to somebody. Share it. Somebody else might can. We just trying to get out here, reach them and teach them, and keep them from being in there and being in these situations, man. Big love to y'all. I see y'all as soon as I can. Look, see I go hard in the paint even when under the weather. I'm bringing y'all that positive energy because we got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. Please believe me. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Dunk them hooks. Hey, somebody got to do it.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.